Hey y'all, what's up? So today I'm doing a revamp up wig tutorial. This is beginner friendly because I still consider myself a beginner, but hopefully this helps y'all in this quarantine time. If y'all got some old wigs, I'm gonna teach y'all how to revamp them up and throw it back on and make it look real good. So stay tuned. Right now I'm showing y'all the lace. So normally you would do this before you would shampoo the wig, but the lace is full of glue or whatever, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this 91% rubbing alcohol and cotton balls to remove the glue off the lace. Y'all, 91% alcohol is extremely important because this is one of the only ones that will actually get the glue off. So right now I'm just rubbing the 91% alcohol with the cotton ball on the lace where it is, and you're just gonna keep on doing it. Y'all, this takes a second, but this is important if you want to get all of that glue off the lace. So right now I'm showing y'all the difference between the one side that I just did and the other side with the glue still on it. So you see how much it gets off. So just keep on doing it until you feel like it's completely clean. And here it is, all the glue off to my likings. So the few things you need: a hot comb, here's an edge brush that also has an applicator for the glue on the end of it. That's from Ericka J. Here's a comb, a clip, cotton ball, stocking cap, of course your blow dryer, that 91% alcohol again, and got to be glued. And here's the adhesive that I'll be using. Ericka J, hold me down, y'all. This stuff is a go. Like, that thing hold me down, like hold me down. And then next is wax stick by Blaquediva collection, also another black business. Shout out to y'all. This is a 16-inch deep wave frontal wig from LUVMe Hair. Y'all, this wig is really legit. So right now, y'all, my hair is shampooed. I really just took some locks out and I didn't feel like taking the braids down, so here they are. Eventually I'll take them down, but it is what it is. So I'm just putting my hair in a low ponytail. Normally I do not do this. I do my full foundation, braids to the back or whatever, but for time's sake, this is what we're doing. So with the stocking cap, I'll use a brush that already has foundation on it and just rub it around the front, because you need a stocking cap that is closest to your skin color as possible. Going back in with that 91% alcohol, you're going to clean the surface before you apply any adhesive. Right now I'm spraying my edges so I can slick back all those fine hairs so they don't get caught up in the glue. And just blow dry it. So right now we're putting the wig on so we can position it where we need it to be. And y'all, the lace on this is so legit. I'm pretty sure it's an HD lace. And even with me using alcohol and shampooing, it still looked pretty close to my skin tone. But I'm still gonna tint it later on. So, extremely transparent moment. So when I first put this on, y'all, I butchered the lace, but I can bring it back to life. So if you don't have lace glue, you can use the Got to Be Glue. You would do 2 layers and then lay the lace down wherever you sprayed at. But I'll be using this Hold Me Down by Ericka J. For this install, I'm doing 3 layers. With each layer, you'll have to do a really thin layer and then you rub it out. So you can use your finger, you can use a comb, but I'll be using her applicator. And you make sure it's rubbed out really thin, and then you'll blow dry it until it's clear. Don't be rushing it either. You'll know when it's thin enough when the first layer probably more than likely will dry before you get to the end after you rub it out. Don't rush it. And then after that, still dry it to make sure it's dried down all the way. And then when you do your last layer, you want to make sure you dry that excessively, and then you can go in and lay the lace down. Do not rush it. Take your time, make it thin enough. If you don't, you're gonna have clumps, lumps, and it's just not gonna melt down right. So for this, I'm laying the lace, and then my phone stopped recording. I don't know why, but I tinted the lace afterwards. I used that same foundation brush that I used in the beginning to turn my cap darker. I used that and went over the lace to make it darker. So I did miss a couple parts, so all I did was go back in with the glue. I made sure it was dry, then I laid the lace down wherever I put the glue at. After you get all the lace laid down, take the blow dryer for a couple minutes on cool and just blow dry your hairline to make sure everything is set before you put any foam on, because that lace will lift. So peeps, that lace is melted real good right now, and I did go over it with that foundation brush that I had in the beginning. If you don't have a hot comb, the next best thing is to use some styling foam. Mold your hair down, comb it till it's flat, tie it down with a scarf, and let it dry. So right now you can decide if you want to do baby hairs or not. I decided to, so I'm going to part off where I want the baby hairs at before I put any foam on. And then I'm going to cut some extra, because last time when I did it, I didn't have enough out. So I'm going to take some shears, trim them up to how short I want them. The shorter they are, the more natural they'll look. You have to be really quick with this step, and do not put foam on your whole hairline unless you're moving really fast. So do section by section and work on one part at a time, and move very quickly when you're swooping your baby hairs, because if not, the lace will lift. So if you ever feel like they're too long, don't be scared to trim them. I just kept playing with them until I got them exactly how I wanted them, and I moved to the next section. Y'all literally take this section by section. Don't overdo it with the mousse either. You don't need a whole lot, just enough to cover it, and wet them down so that they'll lay. After you lay them all, take a Xanax strip, neck strip, whatever, a scarf, and then blow dry it. Right now I'm wetting down the hair. You can use water. I used mousse because I didn't know my water bottle was at. So just taking your time section by section, then blow drying it on warm air until the baby hairs are dry. And you can press the scarf, the strip, whatever, to see if it's completely dry, then just take it off. Boom. To make them softer, this is literally just preference. I'll comb them out, but when you comb them out, they do not last as long. So if you want them to last a little while, just don't comb them out. So just playing with it. At this point, you can be done. And for curly hair, this next step is preference. If you want to do it, you can. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. So I'll use that Blaquediva collection slick stick, and I'm going across my hairline and the parts that I want to press out. So now here's a hot comb, and I go over it so that I can make sure these parts are straight and flat as possible. So boom, y'all, we're done. Hey, don't that look so good? Yes, ma'am. And here goes some videos on a couple different lighting settings. It still look fine, y'all. Fire. I'll be posting more often, so if you want to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe.